Zack Snyder's Justice League was released in 2021 and was directed by Zack Snyder. The Snyder Cut of Justice League tells the story of some of the most iconic DC superheroes working together to stop evil. Now, I know that's not the best summarization of the story, but it's a film I feel like you kind of have to watch for yourself. I don't want to spoil the story. I was very, very curious to see Zack Snyder's Justice League. Loads and loads and loads of hype was going around it. And I was getting, if it's really that good, then why not give it a watch? Let's see what all the hype is about. And there were a few people that really wanted to hear my thoughts. I, have a friend, he's very passionate about the franchise. So I decided to give it a watch, see what it's like. And as far as Zack Snyder goes, you obviously all know I'm a massive fan of Legend of the Guardians. And I was very intrigued to see how Zack Snyder's direction would go in a 4-hour movie. Now, it was very, very long, so I was getting a bit prepared for, the journey, because it was going to be a long movie, and I knew some scenes would drag a little, but I was kind of what I was expecting, to be honest. I think the movie was exactly what I thought it would be. I thought Zack Snyder's Justice League was excellent. What made it excellent, I think, was the direction. Zack Snyder was right to make this movie 4 hours. 4-hour runtime works really well. Now, I did feel at times there were a few slow moments that did drag out a little, but I didn't mind it because, it's 4 hours, so it's going to be very, very long. But I think it went by very fast as well, so it's got decent pacing for a 4-hour runtime. And I was invested. I genuinely was invested more than I expected. I went in open-minded, but also, expecting a good movie as well, because it was getting lots of hype and love. And I'm more than happy to say, I think it absolutely deserves that. And Zack Snyder deserves a lot of credit. I have massive respect for Zack Snyder for making this film, because he outdid himself here. Now, as far as Zack Snyder movies go, I still like Legend of the Guardians as his best, but this one, no doubt, I think is absolutely excellent. I think it's a brilliant film. Enough said, it's a really, really good movie, and I really am glad I watched it. The storyline was also well structured. It felt all planned. It knew when to, set up characters. Like with Power Rangers Dino Thunder, it's a very character-driven story. You're focused on the characters and not so much on the story, I feel. Yeah, there's a story, but I feel it's kind of a story that's kind of thrown in, if you get me, but you're mainly focused on the characters. The characters make the story good, which is a huge strength because everyone felt developed, everyone felt fleshed out, and the storyline was really damn excellent. There were lots of great action, and overall, I think the story was absolutely brilliant. The visuals, special effects, the acting were absolutely phenomenal. I think overall this is a visually stunning looking movie. Now there are of course a few slow motion stuff that Zack Snyder likes to do, so I liked seeing that. And I really like the action. Like I said, the action scenes were phenomenal. Now I kind of wish we got a little more action. Just a little more. I think there could have been a little more fight scenes to help the movie's pacing, I feel. But that's just me. I think for what we got, the action is phenomenal. The final battle was just incredible. It felt like an earned climax for the story. So it was a long wait, but it was worth it because it was an amazing climax that did not disappoint. And the acting, like I said, is absolutely phenomenal. Everyone suits the roles. They own the characters. And that's absolutely wonderful to see. For a team such as the Justice League, you have to make sure your characters are well developed and no one feels left out. Good examples being the Dino Thunder team, as well as many other Power Ranger teams, and the Avengers. They have so many stories to really flesh out the characters and make them more developed. And with Zack Snyder's Justice League being 4 hours, that's why I think it worked. Because it really, really needed to flesh out the characters. No one felt left out. And that was wonderful. Batman was pretty good in this film. I liked his journey and he felt like a genuine leader to me. And I thought his arc was very interesting and very well written. Superman was also good as well. It was interesting seeing him return and the stuff done with him was very well written. Wonder Woman was also great. It was nice to see her again and she served her role very well. Aquaman was good, although I do feel he's not quite as fleshed out as the others, but he's still good for what he is. Cyborg I really liked. I can't quite put my finger on what exactly I liked about him, but I genuinely just thought he was a really good character. The Flash would have to be my favourite character in the film. I really liked seeing him, and I would actually really like to see a solo movie on the Flash in the future. And now on to the villain, Steppenwolf. Oh boy, this guy was absolutely fantastic. He had such an intimidating presence to him, and I felt really threatened by him, and his design was absolutely incredible. However, I kinda wish we got a little more with him. Now, don't get me wrong, he was absolutely excellent, but I wish we got a few more scenes with him. But for what he was incredible, and his payoff was really satisfying. He kinda looks like the Troll Hunter's villain Gunmar, which is pretty cool to me. And everyone else just did their roles very well in my eyes. And the music was awesome. The music, like the soundtrack was phenomenal. Like it was catchy. It actually was really damn catchy. As far as the original 2017 cut, while I did give it a positive review back in 2018, looking back on it, and obviously it's been a while since I actually seen it, but looking back, I'd probably say my thoughts have declined. I like this Snyder cut a lot more. And honestly, I actually enjoyed the Snyder cut more than I thought I would. It really surpassed my expectation. Overall, Zack Snyder's Justice League is an absolutely brilliant film with well-told story, amazing characters and development, excellent soundtrack, and amazing action. It's an incredibly well-made movie and definitely deserves all the credit it gets. Zack Snyder, well done, man. I'm going to give Zack Snyder's Justice League a well-deserved 10 out of 10. Now, I do have a few nitpicks. I kind of wish we got a bit more of Steppenwolf and a little more action sequences, but they're not like issues. And I decided, because it's a movie I do respect, and I wanted to give it a 10. I think it deserves a 10. It deserves a 10. They went out with a bang. It deserves all the credit it's getting. So, stay tuned for the next video. Until then, guys, skadoosh everyone, and take care.